Most people think the solution to feeling broke is simple: earn more money. It sounds logical. If you're struggling on a $50,000 salary, then $70,000 should fix it. If you're making $70,000, then $100,000 should finally bring comfort. Yet something strange keeps happening. People get raises, switch jobs, even double their income, and a few months later, many of them still say the same thing: I don't know where my money goes. Around the world, incomes have increased over time, but so has financial pressure. Savings remain low, debt keeps rising, and major milestones like buying a home or feeling financially secure feel harder than ever. So how is it possible to earn more and still feel poorer? The answer is that your salary doesn't exist alone. It exists inside an economy that keeps changing around it. Every raise is constantly competing against rising prices, new expenses, and a lifestyle that quietly becomes more expensive without you noticing. The real issue isn't just income. It's that modern life is structured in a way where enough always keeps moving further away, no matter how fast you try to catch it. One of the biggest traps is lifestyle inflation. A raise feels powerful at first. You finally upgrade your apartment, your phone, your car. You start eating out more, traveling more, spending more. Nothing feels irresponsible. It feels deserved. You worked for it. But slowly, something shifts. The extra money that once felt exciting disappears into small upgrades that become your new normal. A slightly better lifestyle stops feeling like a reward and starts feeling like baseline life. After a while, the raise that once felt life-changing feels completely normal. And when the next raise comes, the same cycle repeats again. You are always earning more, but rarely feeling ahead. At the same time, inflation quietly reduces the value of money. Prices rise year after year. Food, rent, transport, subscriptions, services, everything. Even if your salary increases, your buying power doesn't always keep up. A raise that looks good on paper can actually mean you're just standing still in real life. That's why so many people feel like they're working harder but not moving forward. And some of the biggest expenses, housing, healthcare, education, insurance, transportation, have increased much faster than wages in many countries. These aren't optional costs, they are survival costs, which means they quietly consume a larger share of every paycheck before you even realize. Housing alone explains a lot of the pressure. In many cities, rent or mortgage payments now take up a massive portion of income. For some people, it's 30%, 40%, or even 50% of their monthly salary, just for a place to live. Then come the invisible deductions: taxes, insurance, retirement contributions, and other withholdings that reduce take-home pay before you ever see it. So the number on your job offer is often very different from the money you actually feel in your account. And that gap between salary and real money has only grown over time. Then there's the subscription economy. A generation ago, you bought things once. Now everything is monthly. Streaming platforms, music apps, cloud storage, software tools, fitness apps, delivery memberships, AI tools, gaming subscriptions. Individually, each one feels small. $10 here, $15 there. But together, they quietly build into hundreds of dollars every month. Most people don't feel it because it's automatic. That's exactly what makes it dangerous. You don't notice the drain because it never hurts in one single moment. It leaks slowly in the background while life goes on. Convenience adds another layer on top of that. Delivery apps, ride-sharing, same-day shipping, instant services, all of them are designed to save time, not money. Each decision feels harmless. You're busy, so you order food. You're tired, so you take a ride. You want comfort, so you pay for speed. But modern spending is no longer about big purchases. It's about hundreds of small decisions that feel justified individually, but create a completely different financial reality over time. You're not just buying products anymore. You're buying time, ease, and convenience. And that convenience has a price that quietly accumulates. Social media makes all of this worse in a way that's hard to measure but impossible to ignore. People no longer compare themselves to friends or co-workers. They compare themselves to millions of strangers online. Everyone looks successful, traveling, upgrading, achieving more. But what you see is carefully curated, not complete reality. Still, your brain reacts to it as if it is real life. Slowly, normal life starts to feel inadequate. A decent apartment feels small. A reliable car feels outdated. A simple vacation feels unimpressive. And when normal life starts feeling like failure, spending often becomes emotional instead of practical. You're not buying things because you need them. You're buying them because you feel behind. That emotional pressure feeds directly into debt culture. Credit cards, loans, and buy now, pay later systems make spending feel painless. You don't feel the full cost immediately, you feel it later, spread out over months. That changes behavior. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" people start asking, "Can I afford the monthly payment?" That shift is powerful because it hides the true cost of lifestyle choices. Over time, future income is already spoken for before it even arrives. That's why many people earning good salaries still feel financially stuck. They're not just earning money, they're pre-spending it. Another force working quietly in the background is hedonic adaptation. It sounds complex, but it's simple. Humans get used to everything quickly. A new phone feels exciting for a few days. A raise feels amazing for a short time. A better lifestyle feels rewarding at first, but then it becomes normal. And once it becomes normal, the mind immediately starts looking for the next upgrade. So happiness resets, satisfaction fades, and the finish line keeps moving further away. This is one of the main reasons more money doesn't automatically lead to lasting happiness. On top of that, wages in many places haven't kept up with the rising cost of living. Productivity has increased massively thanks to technology, but essential costs have risen even faster. Housing, healthcare, education, and insurance continue to take a larger share of income. This has changed the structure of modern life. In many households, 2 incomes are now required to maintain what 1 income could support in the past. So even though people are working harder than before, the gap between effort and comfort continues to grow. Modern consumer culture also plays a major role. Companies don't just sell products, they sell identity. Cars represent success, clothes represent status, phones represent lifestyle. Everything is designed to make you feel like you're one purchase away from becoming a better version of yourself. So spending becomes emotional, not logical. You're not just buying things, you're buying the feeling of progress, belonging, and identity. This is why financial freedom feels harder even with higher salaries, because earning money is only one part of the equation. What matters just as much is what happens after you earn it. Someone earning less but saving and investing consistently can build more wealth than someone earning more but spending everything. Income creates movement. Wealth is created by retention and long-term growth, and that's why the wealth gap continues to expand. Assets like stocks, businesses, and real estate grow over time, often faster than wages. People who already own assets see their wealth increase automatically. People relying only on salaries must keep trading time for money. Over time, that difference compounds into completely different financial realities, even among people with similar incomes. Looking ahead, AI and automation may push this even further. Jobs won't disappear overnight, but they will evolve quickly. Many tasks that once required skill and time can now be done in seconds. That could increase productivity expectations while also increasing pressure on workers. In that environment, relying only on a salary becomes even more uncertain than before, because job security itself becomes less predictable. Because of that, more people are trying to break the cycle through investing, side income, freelancing, or simply reducing unnecessary spending. None of these are instant solutions, but they all follow one idea. You cannot out-earn a system where spending grows automatically. You also have to control what happens after you earn. At the same time, this isn't just an individual problem. Modern life genuinely is more expensive in multiple ways. Housing, transport, healthcare, digital services all take a larger share of income than they used to. People aren't necessarily worse at managing money. The system itself has become more demanding, more complex, and more expensive to live inside. In the end, this creates a paradox. People are earning more than ever, but still feel broke. Not because nothing changed, but because everything did. Prices rose, expectations rose, lifestyles expanded, convenience became normalized, and comparison culture reshaped what enough even means. And maybe that's the real truth. The problem isn't always that your salary is too low. It's that modern life keeps redefining what enough actually is.